actually a lot of fun being with the Wyatt. Plus, it was kind of a no-brainer since I already had the beard.
Welcome back to Raw, and tonight's main event, a steel cage tag team match pitting
Here we go.
Bryan and Bray Wyatt against the Usos. The night started with a tag match between the Force and disqualification, but now the only way to win is by pinfall, submission, or escape.
While the WWE Universe continues to beg for Daniel Bryan to see the light, this is Bryan's chance to finally show his new brother, Bray Wyatt, that he belongs in the Wyatt family.
He lands a jarring forearm. Getting tossed around here. Oh, what an uppercut. How's that for ferocious? Looks like someone hit the repeat button for this move. It's quite obvious that the veteran nature of Bryan and Wyatt is paying off here as their conditioning outclasses the Usos. Jey Uso is a little dazed, and it may be the effects of tonight's opening match that the Wyatts were able to shake off more efficiently. That slam put him in a bad way, guys. Oh, the dreaded claw to the shoulder, man. Nice double underhook suplex. Jimmy Uso isn't looking good in the early going.
When we say oos, he might be saying ow. Guys, I've just been so heartbroken to see Daniel Bryan give up and join the Wyatts.
Oh, boo-hoo, Byron. He didn't join the Wyatts, he became a Wyatt. And this isn't giving up. This is just the beginning of Wyatt family dominance. Wow, Jimmy Uso just timed that perfectly. And he lands the slam. Oh, no. Corey, you mentioned Bryan joining Bray as the beginning of something big, but they've lost their last two matches. When does the dominance begin? Well, it begins right here, right now, Cole. Those were growing pains, and now they unleash chaos in the cage. Bray Wyatt and Daniel Bryan looking to escape the cage here. Trying to get up over the top. Meanwhile, the Usos try to run interference. Remember, you win via escape over the top or through the door, or pinfall or submission inside the ring.
Oh, man. Bad landing.
The Usos and now it's the Usos looking to escape. Jimmy and Jey looking to win this matchup. As Harper and Rowan.
Uh-oh, watch out.
Wait, oh my God! The Usos win!
What a victory.
And Harper just blasted one of the Usos. Rowan taking out the other.
We got a fight on the outside after an absolute war inside.
The Usos don't look very victorious right now.
Jimmy and Jey, however, winning the steel cage match over Daniel Bryan and Bray Wyatt. And Bray Wyatt is irate. He is livid.
Bray Wyatt's seemingly master plan just backfired.
Well, he's embarrassed, Byron. He's embarrassed he lost to the Usos. What are we witnessing?
I've got no idea.
Oh, wait a minute. Daniel Bryan allowing himself to be a sacrifice for Bray Wyatt, or maybe not.
Daniel Bryan defying Bray Wyatt.
The WWE fans are going insane.
This is not a smart move, Bryan.
And now what is Bray doing? Is Bray Wyatt sacrificing himself to Daniel Bryan?
Maybe Daniel Bryan is starting to come to his senses.
Oh, look out! And Bryan unloading on Bray Wyatt! And finally, the spell has been broken!
Bryan's decided he no longer wants to be under the control of Bray Wyatt and the Wyatt family.
Or was it a ruse all along? Harper and Rowan, they're locked outside of the steel cage as Daniel Bryan continues
also after match, Daniel Bryan got one of many concussions.
Unloading.
Bray Wyatt,
I don't know how he got the concussion or what.
Of Daniel Bryan.
Daniel Bryan's been waiting a long, long time for this.
You couldn't tell.
And you have to wonder, guys, if this was a complete setup, if this was a ruse. Daniel Bryan is shedding the skin of the Wyatts. Bray Wyatt clearly out of his element here.
Yet to wonder how much more he has to give here in this.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
Hooked him.
DDT.
A well-placed kick, unleashing it for the second time now. Second time's a charm. He's making a statement here with this attack. He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
When this guy's on, look out. Big move coming up. With the damage sustained by Wyatt, he could be on his way out.
And I wouldn't be surprised if he had nothing left at this point.
I'm not used to seeing this.
This has been one of the most intense back-and-forth battles I've seen in a long time. And unfortunately for him, it's not looking so great right now.
Oh, a headbutt right to the shoulder.
That's using your noggin.
Sister Abigail!
The succubus strikes again. But I don't know.
We're going to lock it in here.
Oh, somehow he breaks it.
He may have broken free, Cole, but I assure you the damage has already been done.
Taken out with an inverted DDT.
Cravat locked in.
Oh, vicious move right there. He's making a statement here with this attack. Here he goes. That packed a punch.
To think, I almost wrote him off. Earlier.
And look at the quickness by Wyatt.
Dodges that one. Harper and Rowan can't get in the cage. Daniel Bryan assaulting Wyatt as the other members of the Wyatt family look on. Daniel Bryan is back.
Daniel Bryan is liberated.
Daniel Bryan's going to make the patriarch of the Wyatt family pay. Running knee.
The exclamation point on the end of this relationship.
And the celebration from the newly liberated Daniel Bryan.
Bryan soaking in the moment, as he should. And the WWE Universe absolutely loves it.
All right, on to the next match. Got new content unlocked. As if we needed.
Fortunately, my alliance with the Wyatt family was short-lived.
Daniel Bryan shedding the Wyatt skin.
I turned my attention back to fighting for my dreams and becoming WWE champion again. Unfortunately, the people in charge had other plans, like not even giving me a chance to compete in that year's Royal Rumble match. So it came down to taking matters into my own hands, along with the help of the WWE Universe and the Yes Movement, of course. This led to the night we occupied Raw, one of the highlights of my WWE career.
We are not leaving
till we get what we want. And Hunter, you know exactly what we want. A match between you and me at WrestleMania 30. If I beat you, I get added to the WWE World Heavyweight Championship match. You get all of it. You get me. You get your deal. And I am going to end this at WrestleMania. Now, I had an opportunity at WrestleMania. And that's all I ever really wanted. Just a chance to show my peers and the world how great I could be on the grandest stage of them all. Not only once, but potentially twice.
75,167 sold out in New Orleans. The story since day one is the Authority does not want this man, Daniel Bryan, to be the face of WWE. In their mind, it just wouldn't be best for business, but the Yes Movement has forced the Authority's hand.
Will the WWE Universe be chanting yes at the end of WrestleMania? The winner of this match will enter a triple threat match for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship later tonight.
It's the King of Kings, the cerebral assassin, the COO, the game. Triple H versus the B-plus player, Daniel Bryan.
Setting him up in position here on the second. There's a vicious DDT. He got him good there. Both of these men have so much to fight for tonight. Triple H looking to do what he believes is best for business and crush the Yes Movement. And Byron, Daniel Bryan has over 75,000 reasons sitting here tonight.
Well, Daniel Bryan feels that he owes these people. It's all of these people that got him here. Tonight is the night for everyone that's been told they're not good enough, not strong enough, that they don't look the right way. This is their night.
Toss to the outside. Hooked up and backdrops. Flex. Triple H needs to find a way to shake the cobwebs off him.
The one thing I worry about with Triple H in this match is his overconfidence. This is the game's 18th WrestleMania. He's made us aware that he's put down a lot of superstars with more credentials than Daniel Bryan under these bright lights.
Guys, it's imperative he gets back in the ring.
Yeah, otherwise he's looking at a countout.
Elbow drop!
There we go.
I don't like the look in his eye here, folks. He misses the dive.
And unfortunately for him, there was no water in the pool.
An impressive series of moves.
Looks like nobody's budging, Cole.
Setting him up in position here on the second DDT. Wait a minute.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
No, reverses it. There he goes, crashing to the floor.
Okay.
He's calling for it.
He'd be smart to stay put there.
Look out! Wow.
Daniel Bryan almost fighting with one arm here, but he continues to fight.
He wants no part of the outside. Triple H doing a great job of turning that around. Oh, and a terrific reversal by Triple H.
Yeah.
Triple H is just looking to beat down Daniel Bryan and win this match.
He'd be smart to end this as soon as he can. Rest up and go on to the main event.
The shoulders are down. Digging deep for a kick out. Way too early. Oh, look at just ripping at the eyes and the face. And now he goes for it a second time. Showing off some of his speed there. Knocked him right off his feet.
Yeah, no kidding.
What force on that slam.
Oh, okay.
Vertical suplex.
Nice. How's your B-plus player doing now, game?
Can Daniel Bryan take advantage here? Going for the double play with this move.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
And the neck took the brunt of that German suplex.
Oh.
Call your friends, let them know what's going on right now in this awesome match. I just heard Stephanie McMahon yelling, "You mess with the bull, you get the horns." More trash talking from the Authority.
Stephanie is just cheering on her husband. I don't know why you have to classify that as talking trash.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
And the elbow drop hits.
Oh, going for it! Going for it!
Got him in the S-lock.
The game getting absolutely punished right now. Oh, man, Triple H doesn't even know where he is.
He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle. Look at this. Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow. He could pin his opponent right here.
Can you believe this battle's not over yet?
It's gonna take more than that.
Back in the ring again. Oh, shoulder breaker. That's a brutal way to have to land on the canvas. Going to the well again. Guys, are we getting to the point where Daniel Bryan is not going to be able to protect himself?
I'll tell you, spine buster. That's what he was looking for, Michael.
Talk about getting knocked into the middle of next week.
And he got a near fall out of it.
I'm just as shocked as everyone else, Cole.
Will it be? What? Oh, he kicked out. Unbelievable. Wow. Look at Triple H stalking him.
It might be cliche, but it's true here. It ain't over till it's over.
Oh, man, sakes alive. The knee face buster. Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow. At this point, you think he'd have that move well scouted. Look at he's going back to an old friend with that one. What a hellaciously physical match these gladiators have put themselves through. The intensity of this has been incredible.
Suicide dive! The game getting absolutely punished right now.
Triple H setting it up.
Gotta damage him more in the ring? Come on, man. How long do you want
Back
this
in from the
to
floor.
play out?
Looks like we got a quarrel
Why, I never
brewing.
liked the
Ref's got to
showcase
nip this in
mode.
the bud.
Just punishing the chest. A minor miracle might be needed to overcome this beating. No, another reversal.
Neither one of them are willing to give an inch here.
What's Northern Lights suplex?
He may have discovered his favorite move. I don't like the look in his eye here, folks. Uh-oh, he's in trouble here.
If he sticks this, he is done.
Look at this. Oh, boy, he is rolling.
This is going to be big, one way or another.
I think this is the beginning of the end.
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
This one is over.
Jeez, man. Damn that shit.
The frequency of this move is becoming deliberate at this point, to say the least. And again, guys, so much at stake here tonight for Daniel Bryan and Triple H. The winner will move on to a triple threat for the championship.
With one good arm here.
Buster by the game.
Stopped in his tracks is Daniel Bryan, and Triple H looks poised to take over.
And now he's looking for the pedigree to put Daniel Bryan away. Nowhere to go. Pedigree.
This may be it.
Over. Cover by Triple H to advance to the championship match. And Daniel Bryan kicks out. Stephanie cannot believe what just happened. How did Bryan kick out of the pedigree?
It's got to be Bryan's heart. It's Bryan's desire that continually carries him through.
Triple H cannot believe what just happened.
Daniel Bryan might not have anything left in the tank. There you see Stephanie shouting a few words of encouragement to her husband, the game, to finish the job.
Everything the authority has tried to do to suppress the dreams and desires of Daniel Bryan.
Stephanie perhaps reminded Triple H that Daniel Bryan is just a B-plus player.
The authority for so many years trying to hold Daniel Bryan down, and now an opportunity tonight to end Daniel Bryan's dream here at WrestleMania.
When will Daniel Bryan realize that he is downright overmatched right now?
It's not in Daniel Bryan's DNA, Corey. He doesn't accept failure.
Triple H dragging him to the middle of the ring, looking once again to put Bryan away with a second pedigree. And Daniel Bryan able to reverse it, bridges on the cover, and Triple H kicks out.
Triple H held on.
And now once again, Triple H going for the pedigree on Bryan.
Bryan trying to block it.
Daniel Bryan showing signs of life. Oh! And another knee.
Measured brutality from the cerebral
man, this match
assassin.
is great, though. Seeing Triple H.
We talk about the heart and the desire of Daniel Bryan. You cannot discount the incredible experience of the game, Triple H.
The in-ring acumen of Triple H, second to none, as Daniel Bryan is about to find out once again.
No!
Bryan caught it! Daniel Bryan with an opening! Bryan has an opportunity! Daniel Bryan misses wildly! Triple H, though! Bryan lands on his feet, backs into the corner.
Yes!
Nowhere! The cover! Hook to the leg! He did it!
Wow!
Here is your winner,
Yes, yes, yes.
One of the biggest upsets in WrestleMania history. Daniel Bryan has stunned the world.
Did you not see the ramifications of what just happened? Now we have this guy, this everyday guy, Daniel Bryan, in the WrestleMania main event.
And New Orleans couldn't be happier about it, Corey. Yes! 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 Now that's having a game plan and executing
Alright,
it to
let's go on to the
perfection.
next match.
I've never had any concerns or doubts about wrestling more than once. One of the biggest upsets in WrestleMania history! Daniel Bryan has stunned the world!
And of course.
So after the first match, I was backstage. And I just spent most of the time trying to get my body warmed up to go out there again. There's no way they get paid 100% for this match. The kid's got guts. If there's three things that I have that you'd say, what are your best attributes? Legs, lungs, heart. And I never get tired.
This is the main event of WrestleMania 30 for the richest prize in the business. Randy Orton defends his WWE World Heavyweight Championship in a triple threat match against the Royal Rumble winner Batista and the leader of the Yes Movement, Daniel Bryan.
Everyone enters with determination to succeed in the main event of this historic 30th WrestleMania. But Daniel Bryan enters with the Yes Movement on his back and a shoulder attack by Triple H in the first match of the show.
This is Triple H's last line of defense. Daniel Bryan somehow still standing after his first match and Triple H's attack. Now Daniel Bryan is going to wage battle against Triple H's two biggest soldiers. If Orton and Batista can work together, Bryan won't be a factor.
And stomping away in the corner. Just ruthless. The knife edge chop. Drop down.
Nice. No attempt.
Bringing it back between the ropes. Randy Orton has a big chip on his shoulder tonight. Batista's been arguing with Stephanie McMahon. Daniel Bryan's been fighting with Triple H. Orton's almost become an afterthought and his shoulders are down. Going to the Batista pops the shoulder up.
The animal refusing to be tamed.
It's going to take a whole lot more than that. The WWE World Heavyweight Champion does not have the odds on his side tonight as he starts to falter right now.
Well, Orton has got to regain the composure and focus that made him the first ever WWE World Heavyweight Champion. The two of you called Orton a quote-unquote afterthought. And he's going to disprove that tonight when he exits the biggest WrestleMania ever as WWE World Heavyweight Champion.
Well, he's got two of the most hungry competitors in WWE to topple first, so I wouldn't call this one for the Apex Predator just yet.
His signature slam.
Batista's been a real destroyer since he returned to WWE at the beginning of the year. He handily won the Royal Rumble and has been dominant ever since.
Batista did impress at the Royal Rumble, I'll admit. The Authority didn't even let Daniel Bryan enter the match. A guy in the WWE Championship picture since last August was just cut out of a WrestleMania opportunity. He's in a vulnerable spot now, guys.
Look at him. He's wide open for attack.
Oh, you whined about Bryan missing the Royal Rumble. Did you forget that he lost to Bray Wyatt earlier that night? Why should a loser get a shot in the Royal Rumble?
I'll ignore the fact that Bryan had to fend off Harper and Rowan during that match. But are you telling me that JBL and El Torito were more deserving of a spot in that match than a fan favorite like Daniel Bryan? Come on, man.
There's no way Daniel Bryan can be at 100% after the beating Triple H gave him tonight. This kid is nuts.
Yeah, but Michael, Daniel Bryan has got the power of the yes movement behind him. That might be just enough for Bryan to power through the pain.
Oh, here we go. Watch this here.
Randy Orton, no problem in getting out of that one.
Oh, come. Oh, okay.
Oh, no. Gets him in position.
This is not going to end well for him, Michael.
Superplex!
Oh, man, did you see the impact?
The Viper is reeling right now, and it's quite possible Batista or Bryan can swoop in and take his title.
Calm down, Cole. Remember that an RKO out of nowhere can turn this around real quick for Orton.
It's astonishing that the WWE Universe is back on their feet and cheering Daniel Bryan right now. Just 30 minutes ago, you could hear a pin drop when Brock Lesnar ended The Undertaker's WrestleMania streak.
The WWE Universe desperately needs a pick-me-up right now, and nothing would make them happier than Daniel Bryan. Finally,
he's got him covered. And a kick out.
Yeah, this early, no chance.
And Randy Orton just slips out of harm's way.
And that one grounds him.
I didn't realize he had such a glass jaw.
And what a move. Unbelievable power.
WWE has hit great new heights in recent months thanks to the Authority's rise to power. We've seen Orton's amazing reign and Batista's epic return under their watch.
Are you kidding me, Corey? They've been a thorn in the side of true competitors like Daniel Bryan and The Big Show over the last few months. We've seen great competition, yes, but it could be better if the Authority allows new talent that they haven't handpicked to get some opportunities.
I want to pick back up the discussion of the Authority that you two started. Not only have they taken opportunities from stars like Daniel Bryan, they've insulted him by calling him a B-plus player.
Since when is B-plus bad? Daniel Bryan has a place at WrestleMania, just not in the main event with talent the caliber of Randy Orton and Batista.
Uh-oh, Batista is looking to end it. Oh, that hurt right in the kidney.
Golly. Orton enters WrestleMania as WWE World Heavyweight Champion, but I have to wonder if he's
looking for all the glory here. He hasn't done nearly enough to get the pin yet.
Too early for that.
And a pin attempt. Wow, look how quick. Will this be enough? And he kicks out.
Too early in the match to end it.
Had this night started as most folks expected, we would have seen Triple H, Batista, and Randy Orton face off in the main event of WrestleMania. Who would have thought when the trio formed Evolution a decade ago that they'd all be at each other's throats right now?
All partnerships go out the window when the WWE World Heavyweight Championship enters the picture. Even if Orton wins tonight, I don't think Triple H will trust his face of the WWE any longer.
Keep your eye on this one. Now that got those shoulders on the mat. And there's a kick out at 2.
The Apex Predator stays in the hunt with that kick out.
I think we're about to see a high-risk move from the top rope. And once again, we see a return to the specific maneuver. Hey, whatever works.
Orton seemingly out of this. I hope the Yes Movement's happy with this unjust turn of events.
Bryan and Batista are hungry to once again be atop the WWE food chain, and it's looking likely right now.
His flip finds the mark.
A high-risk maneuver in the works from that top turnbuckle.
Daniel Bryan's been fighting hard for 8 long months, but his dream looks to be he's got the shoulders down.
And he kicks out.
Wow, what's it going to take?
And here comes Batista. He's going for it all.
Oh.
What a brutal beating we've seen. Just look out. It's all academic from here.
The Viper strikes again. I love it.
Will it be?
I think so.
2. Dug down deep and gets the shoulder up.
I'm just as shocked as everyone else, Cole.
Shoulders on the mat. 1, 2.
Too close for cover.
Wow.
Batista showing the WWE Universe his rage and emotion. If an opponent exhibits a weakness for a specific move, some move, it could be over here.
This is it.
What's coming next?
Back suplex.
Very nice.
He just tosses him without an ounce of remorse. Hurricane Rana beautifully executed.
He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle.
Here he goes. Using the head now.
Just when you thought he had nothing left.
Brings down his opponent, and here it is, Corey.
The yes lock's applied. Orton might tap out.
Oh, look who's back. Triple H, Stephanie.
The Authority just wants to have a bird's eye view of what's going on.
More than that, Corey.
Triple H just ripped the referee out of the ring. I believe Daniel Bryan could have won the championship right there.
Clearly, Triple H is still bitter over losing to Daniel Bryan earlier on tonight.
Yeah, the reason Daniel Bryan has made it to this matchup. Meanwhile, is Dan Buster.
Triple H now summoning a new official.
What the? Oh, come on.
I'm sure this referee's going to be fair.
It's all about what's best for business, gentlemen.
It's all about screwing over Daniel
Batista,
Bryan.
we're going to put Bryan away with a Batista bomb. Here's the cover. And a kick out. A kick out.
Not quite.
The Authority obviously unhappy with the performance of this official.
It's just continued oppression by the Authority. Trying to control the narrative,
Just
control
remember
the match.
who signs your paycheck, Saxton.
Yeah, but the bottom line is this. Daniel Bryan has had his back against the wall since the beginning of this night. He's been banged up, he's bruised, he's battered. Now he's got the Authority against him once again. Meanwhile, Batista to the post. And Daniel Bryan.
Bryan trying his best to fight this uphill battle.
Daniel Bryan was justified in doing this.
Look out! Bryan! Suicide dive down on the Authority!
Right now, it's Daniel Bryan against the world. Do whatever you gotta do to survive.
Daniel Bryan battling, fighting everybody. There goes. Rolling up Batista. Shoulders are down. And just breaking things up is Randy Orton.
How how close was Daniel Bryan?
As close as Daniel Bryan's ever going to get, because now the plan is coming together, and Bryan's going to end up on the short end of the stick.
And now the assault outside the ring by Randy Orton. Remember, triple threat rules, no countouts, no disqualifications. Anything goes as Bryan is whipped into the barricade. And Randy Orton now unleashing fury on Bryan.
Randy Orton seemingly, in desperation mode, along with Batista doing whatever they can to suppress Daniel Bryan.
Can't wait to unlock Batista.
This is clearly about injuring Bryan, ending his career, and now Randy Orton with steel stairs in hand.
Yeah, this very well could end Bryan.
Oh my God, Bryan driven down again.
Daniel Bryan's fairy tale evening just came to a screeching halt.
Look at this, Batista and Randy Orton game planning their next form of attack.
This is absolutely disgusting.
Oh boy.
Now right here in front of us, the announce table being ripped apart. You can only imagine what Batista and Orton have planned here.
Perhaps the final act to disable the dreams of Daniel Bryan.
Bryan can't even move. He's defenseless out here.
Bryan is giving it his all. So much heart, so much determination.
Oh my God. To the announce table now. Bryan went through hell in the first match tonight, and now his second match against Orton and Batista.
You don't think?
What the?
Oh, I do think. Batista wants to end Bryan's career right here.
Up goes Bryan.
Batista bomb to an RKO!
My
right
God.
through our table!
My goodness.
Are you kidding me? Bryan's been broken in half!
Be careful what you ask for, Daniel Bryan, because you just might get it.
Absolute no concern for the health and well-being of Daniel Bryan.
And now the medical personnel bringing in a stretcher.
What a horrible sight.
Oh, what a horrible way for this night to end for Daniel Bryan, who fought so valiantly earlier on to beat Triple H, to get to this triple threat match for an opportunity at the championship, the main event at WrestleMania. And now
Batista just flattened Orton.
Yeah, Batista and Orton, who had an alliance moments ago, now turn this into a one-on-one match for the WWE title.
That's what they wanted. That's what Batista and Randy Orton wanted. They wanted Daniel Bryan out of the equation so they could compete for the championship.
It's also what the Authority wanted as well. Triple H and Stephanie. They wanted Daniel Bryan out of here. It's been a thorn in their side forever.
Batista once again in complete control. The Apex Predator is being beaten down.
Meanwhile, medical personnel continue to work on Daniel Bryan as this match continues for the WWE Championship.
All right, now it's Batista who's in firm control
again
over the Viper.
Well, the Animal returned to WWE for one reason, to be the best.
And look at Orton fighting back, but again, driven back down to the floor.
Yeah, the Animal could be just moments away, Corey, from accomplishing that goal.
And Orton rolled back into the ring by the Animal, Batista. But Orton caught him. And now Randy Orton's got Batista where he wants him.
Batista took too much time, and he may pay for it.
Went for the DDT, and Batista launches Orton over the top rope.
All I'm basically doing is watching the replay.
Meanwhile, Daniel Bryan's being stretchered back to the locker room area for medical treatment.
No.
Randy Orton off the apron, face first goes Batista. And there's Bryan being carted away.
Better bring that stretcher back here. We might need it for Batista.
Terrible, terrible way for this night to end for Daniel Bryan. But Daniel Bryan, what is he doing?
Listen, I get the fighting spirit of Daniel Bryan, but Bryan's hurt.
What is Daniel Bryan doing?
Bryan's got more guts than brains, period.
medical personnel try to get Daniel Bryan out of here, and now Orton has Bryan.
Well, Randy Orton's going to make sure that Daniel Bryan heads back to the locker room on a stretcher after driving him into the steps.
And the animal is all fired up. Here we go, back inside the ring. Oh, a savage DDT.
Wow, I thought he was a goner.
Ooh, what an up.
Uh-oh, Bryan looking for it.
The yes lock is applied. Will his opponent tap?
That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys. Bodies are not supposed to bend that way. He did it! He did it! The Miracle Kid! The Miracle Kid! It's a miracle on Bourbon Street! Yes! Yes! Yes!
This entire match was just one big highlight reel, and I didn't expect anything else.
Thank you.
Here is your winner, Daniel Bryan.
Daniel Bryan just overcame the authority.
Daniel Bryan just had the greatest performance in 30 years of WrestleMania. In one night, he defeated Triple H, Batista, and Randy Orton, and is now WWE World Heavyweight Champion.
No shame in tapping out to that move. Wow, that looked incredibly painful.
We may be in New Orleans tonight, but I assure you there was nothing easy about that win right there.
All right. See what the next match is going to be.
WrestleMania 30 was truly a night I will never forget. This was a show that people came to wanting to see Daniel Bryan win. I felt like I was an integral part of this show and not just winning the championship. To have my family there and my friend Conor Mahalik just really put it over the top. I still vividly remember it after the match. I go out there and hug Conor. When I think of WrestleMania 30, it really put into perspective any challenges I had, and also made me appreciate the platform I could use to inspire kids like Conor to continue to fight through some pretty serious adversity, just by doing what I love to do. In WWE, you don't really get a chance to sit back and enjoy the moment for too long. Oh my God! Kane coming from out of nowhere! I'm going to eviscerate Daniel Bryan and send him to the depths of hell. It was fitting that my first big title defense came against my former partner Kane. Little did I know, it would also be my last.
Right now, the Demon Kane plans to annihilate the movement of the masses. Kane versus Daniel Bryan for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship in an Extreme Rules match.
Extreme Rules is the only setting fit for such a personal rivalry. Kane has turned Daniel Bryan's dream into a nightmare, and we don't know what to expect next.
Well, expect the unexpected. If it ain't nailed down, it's probably going to be used as a weapon. If it is nailed down, bodies are probably going to collide into it.
Nearly 16,000 WWE fans in attendance trying to will Daniel Bryan on here in New Jersey, the Garden State.
Kindergarten State, Cole. They named it after the average intelligence level of their citizens. I still connection with WWE fans.
Corey, you said you don't understand the logic behind Daniel Bryan's connection to fans. Well, I think Daniel is the same as everyone else who stands up for what they believe in, who fights for what they have. There's nothing difficult to understand there.
Saxton, it's that kind of garbage talk that makes you the Newark of commentators. Don't test logic with me. You're not on my level. The truth is, fans just like chanting yes, period. You know, we wouldn't have the Demon here if Corporate Kane's job performance as Director of Operations was more satisfactory to the Authority.
Come on, Corey. Corporate Kane was a puppet for the Authority. And then Stephanie McMahon provoked Kane to unleash the Devil's favorite demon.
Gosh, the same move over and over. This is relentless.
On the topic of Kane's affiliation with the Authority, of course, the Authority has had their issues with Daniel Bryan over the past couple of months, and I don't believe anyone thinks that has suddenly changed.
Exactly, Michael. This is not the same Kane that Stephanie had her thumb on, but Kane is still serving the same purpose. And no luck against Kane there.
Kane with the excellent move to get out.
Well, like perfectly timed slam. This match in large is a proponent of WWE principal owner Stephanie McMahon. Byron, do you think Stephanie has ever had any good intentions for Daniel Bryan?
Well, she can attempt apologies for Kane's hellacious attacks all she...
He's looking at it. Locks him with a series of kicks.
Nice. Shut it down. Returning to Daniel's feelings on Stephanie McMahon. Saxton, you spoke like a true third grader. You can't go blaming Stephanie McMahon for Kane's actions. The Demon's uncontrollable. You heard Stephanie if you...
He's got him where he wants him, tossing him out of the ring. Guys, this is in his wheelhouse.
What are we going to see here?
Yeah, here we go. Bam!
Wow, Kane is getting absolutely pummeled.
Kane wants to put this away.
This week, Bryan said he's going to send the Devil's favorite demon back home by any means necessary. Even if that means Daniel has to go down to hell with him.
You say that like it's a bad thing for Kane. Kane loves hell. When Daniel Bryan gets there, Kane's going to give him a grand tour. Show him all the hot spots.
It might be cliche, but it's true here. It ain't over till it's over. Oh boy, he is rolling.
You know, going into this match, Daniel Bryan was wearing a neck brace all week. I guarantee you he's still hurt from when Kane chokeslammed him. There's no way the champ's at 100%.
These competitors are just trying to stay under control. I'll repeat Corey's statement regarding Daniel Bryan being in a neck brace all week. A product of Kane delivering 3 tombstone pile drivers. One of those right on our announce table. After the assault, Daniel had to be rushed to the nearest medical facility.
It was just more evidence that Kane can't be controlled. I really don't want to see Daniel Bryan stretchered out of this arena again, but that's a high possibility in an Extreme Rules match.
He wants no part of the outside. I don't like the look in his eye here, folks. And he lands a hellacious uppercut.
There he goes, crashing to the floor.
Daniel Bryan had such a tumultuous journey to gaining the WWE World Heavyweight title, a lifelong dream come true. And the dream continued when he married the gorgeous Brie Bella. But as of late, that dream has turned into a nightmare because of the demon in the ring.
It's a nightmare Kane wants to make sure Daniel Bryan never wakes up from.
Of course, guys, anyone with a family can sympathize with Daniel Bryan. Such a frightening scene we saw last week when Kane tried to drag Daniel Bryan's new wife, Brie Bella, to the bottom of the ring.
Such a horrifying scene.
And you can't blame Daniel Bryan for this ire and for this fury. This is more than about the championship. Kane made it personal when he went after Daniel Bryan's wife, Brie.
This speaks to the power of the Big Red Machine. One right hand flattens Bryan.
Oh, my God, and Bryan
Launched into the LED wall.
This is the kind of match that could take years off your career.
Really?
Right now, the Demon Kane plans to annihilate the movement of the masses. Kane versus Daniel Bryan for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship in an Extreme Rules match.
Extreme Rules is the only setting fit for such a personal rivalry. Kane has turned Daniel Bryan's dream into a nightmare. We don't know what to expect next.
So expect the unexpected. If it ain't nailed down, it's probably going to be used as a weapon. If it is nailed down, bodies are probably going to collide into it.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Where the hell is the parking lot? Look over here. This is getting ridiculous, man.
Oh my! Oh no! Oh my God! What the? Kane's got that cylinder!
Don't do this!
And Daniel Bryan luckily moved out of the way as Kane put it through the windshield.
That wouldn't have just taken Bryan's title; it might have taken his career.
And Kane again with a right hand knocking Bryan down.
The Devil's favorite demon just overwhelming the champion.
Oh, and Kane put his hand through the windshield.
You mean the car,
Bryan's
you
got himself a
dumbass?
temporary reprieve, and now Bryan is digging in the trunk.
And now it's Daniel Bryan looking for in the trunk of the car.
What is he? What is that?
The crowbar.
Oh my God! A tire iron right off the face of
It's not a
Kane.
tire,
Kane
it's
is
a
out.
crowbar.
Remember
Don't.
Extreme Rules. Anything goes. You win via pinfall or submission for the WWE World Heavyweight title.
Guys, Kane is barely moving.
And now the problem is you got to get back into the ring, right?
Good luck with
How
that.
does Daniel Bryan do this?
Hey, you're not going to drag a 300-plus pounder all the way back into the ring.
Especially when you're Daniel Bryan's size. I mean, he's got time. There are no countouts, but this is ridiculous. How do you drag this carcass into the ring?
Oh, look at this.
I'll tell you how, Michael Cole, you get very creative.
This could actually work.
You don't think. Kane's coming too. Kane's coming too.
Bryan's ready for it.
Again with the tire iron. Daniel Bryan getting extreme.
I never got to
on
see
Kane.
this match, so this is pretty
Bryan trying to
interesting.
ensure there is absolutely no movement from Kane. And I think Bryan's gonna drive this thing.
Does he know how?
He's got to figure it out.
Figure it out right now. He's got Kane out cold on the forklift, lifting it up. Daniel Bryan, what an ingenious way to get Kane back to the arena.
Keep saying anything goes, including driving forklifts. Headed back
this is incredible. I've never seen anything like this. Never, ever. Can you believe this, guys?
Believe it. It's happening.
Kane is out. Oh,
raising the forklift.
Hey, pretty good for his first time.
He's going to dump Kane in the ring. He's actually going to dump Kane into the ring.
He did it.
And Kane's still out.
Where the hell is Bryan going?
I don't know about this.
No way. Daniel Bryan to the top of the forklift. Kane's all the way across the ring.
You don't need to do this, Bryan.
Yeah, that's why he was out for all those months.
Right now, the Demon Kane plans to annihilate the movement of the masses. Kane versus Daniel Bryan for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship in an Extreme Rules match.
Extreme Rules is the only setting fit for such a personal rivalry. Kane has turned Daniel Bryan's dream into a nightmare. And we don't know what to expect next.
Well, expect the unexpected. If it ain't nailed down, it's probably going to be used as a weapon. If it is,
that might hurt his head just as much.
Just when you thought he had nothing left.
He's gonna let me get in the ring.
There we go again. And just like that, this move is leading the charge. Second time we're seeing this here. He'll be feeling the effects of that for a while.
Wow, Kane is getting absolutely pummeled.
Kane, this is all but over.
A crushing blow by Kane.
All that's left now is for Kane to finish this.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Oh, look at his aggression in the corner.
He can finish him there.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
And there's his speed paying off.
I think this is the beginning of the end.
We'll go back to this form of attack.
Wow,
For those
Kane
of you
is
that are
getting
doing this,
absolutely
if you're not sure what to
That
do,
might be the
you
end
pick
of
the
Kane
match
tonight.
effectively.
Great move.
This one's over, guys. I don't know if Kane can recover.
He's looking for the win. Daniel retains the championship. He slays the Demon. Man, that Extreme Rules match is one of the best I've ever seen. It was incredible.
I don't like to throw around a lot of praise, but my eyes tell me that recent WWE history. There's good, there's great, and then there's downright unbelievable WWE action. Ladies and gentlemen, you just got a taste of the unbelievable kind.
Here is your winner, Daniel Bryan.
What an effort by Daniel Bryan. Talk about never say die. Can you believe it?
I don't have to believe it. I saw it. The Demon King took Daniel Bryan on the tour through hell he promised, but Daniel Bryan managed to survive. Wow, I can't believe the amount of punishment that had to be inflicted in order for those shoulders to stay down for the 3 count.
And that'll do it here for this one-on-one match. I hope you enjoyed it as much as this live crowd appears to have enjoyed it.
We exit this. Let's see what else we got left. Cause I might. There we go. I'll add this to my walkthrough. I got one more. Oh, probably one more. I don't know.
Shortly after my match with Kane, I found out I needed surgery. Years of physical matches had finally caught up to me. As much as I had fought against it, I was forced to give up my WWE title that I fought so hard to win.
When will I come back? I have no idea. But I think all of you know the answer to this question. Will I come back? Yes! 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 Yes!
To make things worse, what was supposed to be a 6 to 8 week recovery eventually turned into 8 months of physical rehab and training to regain strength. Finally, I returned to WWE in late 2014 and went on to win the Intercontinental title at WrestleMania.
With over 70,000 people chanting yes. What an emotional moment for Daniel Bryan.
It appeared I was getting my career back on track until a few weeks later when I suffered another injury. Almost a year after I had to relinquish the WWE title, I was now back in the same position. This time, handing over the Intercontinental title.
The Intercontinental Championship deserves to be in this ring, and in this ring is where I'm going to leave it.
I thought this was just another setback in my WWE journey that I'd have to overcome, but it turned out to be much more serious than that. As I went through the process of trying to get cleared by various doctors, I decided that it was time to take a step back and face an unfortunate reality. My in-ring career was over. On February 8th, 2016, in my home state of Washington, I said goodbye to everything I worked for and dreamed of.
It is with a heavier heart and the utmost sadness that I officially announced my retirement. I have loved this in a way that I have never loved anything else. And for that, I'm grateful.
After my retirement, I had to step away from WWE for a while. I needed some space. Plus, my wife, Brie, and I were trying to start a family. But after some time went by and my emotional wounds had somewhat healed, I returned to WWE as the general manager of SmackDown Live.
And this show, it's about the amazing superstars and giving them the opportunities that they deserve.
I was having a blast as GM, but it wasn't quite the same. Whenever I see new guys that are really talented, I was like, ooh, imagine the match I could have with that guy. So with Brie's encouragement, I didn't give up fighting for my dreams. Having our daughter really made me feel like I needed to come back. I think it's a strong message to really say, like, hey, there are some things that people are going to tell you no, and you have to keep fighting for it if you really believe in yourself. So I think that's an important lesson to teach our baby. And selfishly also, I wanted Bernie to be able to see me wrestle.
Who are these people watching?
Hi. Can you say hi? He's a shy little bird.
Oh my gosh, he's got her dad's eyes.
A little over 2 years after I said goodbye in Seattle, I got the amazing news that I was able to return.
You need to fight for your dreams. And if you fight for your dreams will fight for you!
Fortunately, I got quite the welcome back from a couple of old friends.
Oh, Kevin, no! The general manager's fighting back against Owens and Zayn.
I propose Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens face Shane McMahon and Daniel Bryan
At WrestleMania.
It was pretty surreal that I made my WrestleMania return in the same building where 4 years earlier I had the greatest night of my career.
And what a return it was, just to see Daniel Bryan come back. And now he's currently WWE champion. That is awesome.
Oh, and an unbelievable dive. It goes without saying that Shane is fighting an uphill battle right now, but Shane McMahon doesn't care.
You got to remember all the vitriol and contempt that Shane McMahon has had for months for Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn.
Well, Shane's understandably concerned about Daniel Bryan in his first match back in the ring, but Shane needs to be thinking about his own well-being.
Shockwave sent down the spine. He's moving like a man possessed. Twice as nice.
Owens is looking one step closer to the unemployment line.
Oh, Kevin Owens hates lines. You know we're cutting that one too.
He's not in a good spot here, guys.
He simply needs to find a way to regroup.
Alright, fat boy.
Remember,
Tagging
Byron, if
your
Sami
partner.
Zayn and Kevin
Get your
Owens,
foot away.
if they win, they'll be rehired to SmackDown Live.
That is not a comforting thought for Daniel Bryan or Shane McMahon or the rest of the SmackDown Live roster for that matter.
Flattens him with a clothesline.
Michael, recounting Kevin Owens' displeasure for being drafted so late, it reminds me to ask if Kevin Owens' personality comes with a box of tissues. He always has something to cry and complain about.
Well, you guys see it as sour grapes, but I see it as a man who's very confident in himself. Owens came to WWE and made an immediate impact. In this business, you should be mad if you're not being placed at the top. If you aren't, then what are you doing here?
He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle.
I think it was an ill-advised decision for Shane to start this match after his partner was taken out.
I agree with you, Corey, but it's bold. Obviously, we know Shane doesn't always fight with his head. He fights with his heart. That is not the wisest decision, but Shane McMahon felt he had no other choice.
Zayn is becoming the target of vengeance sought by SmackDown Live's authority figures.
This is only the start of the punishment Zayn and Owens so richly deserve.
You know, Saxton, in the same manner that it's bold for Shane McMahon to continue fighting, it's also approaching levels of stupidity. This is
Shane McMahon, big move coming.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Oh, elbow caught him right on the bridge of the nose. And there's a quick kick.
I don't know, in my opinion, I think Sami Zayn and
Shane is
Kevin
really
Owens
taking a
are
beating. Does he
having the
stay in with
shoulder
his
and
mounting
the stick.
injuries or risk bringing in the equally hurt Daniel Bryan?
Well, this is no time to be a hero for Shane McMahon. Owens and Zayn are fighting for their jobs right now.
The medical staff still dealing with Daniel Bryan after that cowardly attack from behind by Sami and Kevin.
You can form your own opinions on it, Cole. The fact of the matter is it was a brilliant sneak attack.
Shane McMahon, big move coming.
That's a combination, bam! I knew it was only a matter of time.
Reminding everyone that Daniel Bryan still remains at ringside, being tended to.
Let me see. Okay.
Medical personnel after a blindsided attack by two men he once called friends.
This is not the way Daniel Bryan wanted to return to action. This is supposed to be a feel-good story. It's supposed to be a homecoming for Daniel Bryan. Coming back to the same stadium he became WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn seem to have taken that away from him.
Corey, we could argue that no one was happier to hear that Daniel Bryan was cleared than Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn were. That's why it was shocking to see them turn on their friend.
Oh, listen, Daniel Bryan's dream was to come back and compete in the ring. And we're happy that he's back. The problem is he fired Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. Now their dream is to fight Daniel Bryan. It's their dream to obliterate him.
He's got that boot. He's got him in a tough spot. Shane McMahon, big move coming. Shane McMahon, big move coming.
We've got a crowd of coast to coast. Is it enough to put Sami Zayn away?
He goes for the cover. Two. No, shoulders up at two.
Nice kick out there.
Corey Byron, the two of you touched on the highs and lows of Yes-O-Mania. Bryan's won and lost titles here, but I don't think he expected to go from the thrill of his first ring entrance in years to the pain of the pre-match attack so quickly. Here's hoping he can get back in this, and we'll be celebrating Yes-O-Mania here in New Orleans once again.
Shane McMahon going up.
Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron. Wow, look at the quickness by Shane McMahon.
There's the leg lock. Oh, guys, there's the using all his power to drive him to the mat.
Everyone's raving about Daniel Bryan's return tonight, but can we also take some time to celebrate that tonight is Shane? He's a ball of...
He's focusing on the face now. He slams him down with authority.
You guys brought up that KO Mania 3 almost didn't happen, but you neglected to mention that Owens had a match with Sami Zayn already set for WrestleMania. Shane McMahon made the match, and then they attacked him afterwards.
And all's well that ends well. Now Owens has a match even bigger than his ladder match at KO Mania 1 and his match with Chris Jericho at KO Mania 2.
Sami Zayn is feeling the WWE Universe. Here we go again. When this guy's on, look out. Tonight is a culmination of pent-up emotion since SummerSlam. Daniel Bryan, Shane McMahon, Kevin Owens, and Sami Zayn have been at odds for months. Now, Shane looking to finish.
That's a combination. Bam! That has got to be it. Jeez, I don't like Sami Zayn's chances in this one.
Seeing Daniel Bryan on a stretcher at ringside at the start of this match is an eerie parallel to the last time Bryan was in this very venue, in the main event of WrestleMania 30.
Yeah, that's right, Corey. After an attack from Triple H,
Sami Zayn has eyes to finish.
Ooh, exploder in the corner. Wow, what a gritty performance.
Shane McMahon's chances just went from bad to worse.
The two of you brought up Daniel Bryan's past history in this arena and once again being put on a stretcher. 2014, he fought back and eventually defeated Batista and Orton to become WWE Champion. I hope that Bryan can fight back and have another happy ending tonight. Shane McMahon with the opportunity here. Shane McMahon, big move coming.
Even before the ingenious attack from Owens and Zayn started this match, the odds have been in the Yep movement's favor all night. Just look at the shape.
Oh my.
Bryan and Shane are in.
Coast to coast! This one is over.
And here's a cover. 2. Just a vicious elbow. Now the old vicious head crank.
Look at the torque.
Whoa, Zayn dodged that one.
Lightning quick.
Close fist.
These competitors are walking on dangerous ground right now.
Oh, look at the kick from Sami Zayn.
Look at this. 1, 2, barely at 2.5.
Look at that. Shane McMahon does his family proud despite being in bad shape.
He's going for the pin. 1.
And Shane McMahon avoids the early pin. Well, Shane McMahon may be in sorry shape, but he's not done just yet. Wow, look at the quickness by Shane McMahon.
Drives him down with a bulldog.
A quick reversal by Shane McMahon.
Yeah, he's running hot right now, but we'll see if he can sustain it for long.
That's a combination, man.
Warm up the bus. This one is over. And the odds just swung in Shane McMahon's favor.
And Sami Zayn reverses it.
Got the reversal. Oh, no, we've got a problem here, guys.
It sure looks that way, Michael.
We've seen some great tag team action over the years here in WWE, and I can attest that this is no different.
What the hell is up with this thing?
Another great tag team match here tonight. I don't think the tag team scene has ever been hotter here in WWE.
Oh, okay. There we go. Being that Shane McMahon.
Amazingly, neither side looking to give in here, guys. I don't think we could have asked for a more exciting match.
I think this man means business.
This one's over, guys.
Shane McMahon with the cover.
Oh, and breaking things up is Kevin Owens.
Right across the injured abdomen.
Owens and Zayn fighting for their livelihood, fighting for their careers.
There's a tag. Owens now legal.
KO looking to go up to the top rope.
This will be such poetic justice.
Oh, rope splash, cover on Shane.
No.
And breaking things up is Daniel Bryan.
Desperation on both sides here.
Well, Daniel Bryan was out of here. He left on a stretcher.
Well, he did, but he's now back. And Owens and Zayn are beside themselves.
Owens and Zayn thought it was a foregone conclusion.
Oh, no. Went for the cannonball. Shane moved out of the way. Bryan's back up on the apron.
match from Sami Zayn.
In WWE, there's as much chaos outside the ring as there is inside the ring.
Try working with Saxton at ringside.
Go ahead. Tag out.
Oh, and what a right hand. Fighting back, trying to make a tag. Meanwhile, from behind, he's got a sleeper hold here.
Daniel Bryan wants the tag.
Almost, but not quite. And Shane now creates separation. Could this be his moment?
Shane absolutely desperate. Needs to make this tag and needs to make it now.
Can he get there? Can he make the tag to Daniel Bryan? If he does, this place will explode.
Shane crawling with everything he's got, trying to inch himself closer to Daniel Bryan.
Almost there. Almost there.
Yes.
Tag made.
Here we go.
And here comes Daniel Bryan. His return to WWE in-ring competition. And Bryan unloading with the right hands. And look at Bryan go.
Knocks him off of the apron. Daniel Bryan is on fire right now.
Bryan attacking with a fury.
A moment we never thought we'd see. Vintage Bryan as he lands on his feet.
Full speed ahead.
Bryan, down he goes. Bryan fired up. Oh, wow. Small slide takes him out.
Daniel Bryan from the apron.
The knee connects.
Going all the way up. Here it comes. He's got him.
He can't withstand one bit more.
Daniel Bryan on the top rope. Oh, the missile drop kick.
Daniel Bryan came down hard. You got to wonder if the injuries are coming into play.
Bryan's just right. Uh-oh, from behind.
Oh, Daniel Bryan, though.
Rolls him off.
And now what does Bryan do? Turns his attention back to the corner. Ooh, the running drop kick. And the other one on the other side. And Daniel Bryan looks like the Daniel Bryan of old.
Like he hasn't missed a step.
Bryan controlling the entire tempo of this match by himself.
This is incredible. What a moment.
Here we go.
Whoa.
And the uppercut lands.
Big move coming. Wait for it.
You can't argue. Wow, he just slammed him with ease.
Is it enough to put Sami Zayn away? Did you guys feel that too? I think this is the beginning of the end.
Oh, yes.
Kick after kick.
That should do it.
He might have it. Oh, Zayn dodged that one. Lightning quick. Hooked up. Sickening thud. Right to the face. Right on his neck and back. What incredible power. Wow, what a vertical suplex. Got the leg, bang, and screw.
That'll tear your knee up.
He's making a statement here with this attack. He's going for it all.
It's safe to say he had his opponent well scouted there.
Brilliant analysis, Saxton. He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle. Incoming. This is going to be big, one way or another.
Come on.
He's looking at it.
Shane O'Mac is trying to establish whose ball's out there. That'll rock you. Game, set, match. This one is over.
Big move coming. Wait for it.
Look at this. He's going back to an old friend with that one. He's calling for it.
Oh, going for it! Going for it! The yes lock! The yes lock is applied! Is it enough to put Sami Zayn away?
Look out. That can break bones, guys.
Do you believe in miracles on Bourbon Street?
What a comeback story for Daniel Bryan!
That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part
that
of.
since
A
Monday Night
legendary
Raw.
performance.
And now
That
they're
was just
both
one of those
injured.
matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance. That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance.
Here are your winners, Shane McMahon and Daniel Bryan.
I can't imagine the pain that must have been inflicted by that move.
You know, nothing made me happier than when I lock in Lucky 13 and make my opponents tap out.
That's one of those personal WrestleMania moments and memories that will last a lifetime. I'm so glad we all got to be a part of it.
I can finish my let's see what.
Since I've returned to the ring, everyone wants to know, what's next for Daniel Bryan? Well, I'm not even sure I know the answer to that question. What a comeback story! There are so many amazing superstars who I never got the chance to face before I retired. Finn Balor, Shinsuke Nakamura, Joe, Brock Lesnar, Kurt Angle, AJ Styles. The dream match possibilities are endless. If I've learned anything,
Kurt Angle, huh?
in WWE, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. And no matter what obstacles life throws in front of you, you have to fight for your dreams. What would happen if Daniel Bryan faced Bryan Danielson?
This is pure competition, about to do battle.
Daniel Bryan's a little bit softer than Bryan Danielson. It's not my fault! And that comes from being in all these buildings where we have showers and trainers and tape available. Bryan Danielson on the independents didn't have any of that. Like, you just go out there, it's gritty, it's rough, and you have to have a certain amount of mental toughness. But Daniel Bryan is a lot more savvy, a more intelligent in-ring performer, knows when...
Guys, this is a dream match right here. Daniel Bryan is taking on indie wrestling superstar Bryan Danielson.
It's going to be a nightmare for that Danielson nerd when Daniel destroys this internet darling.
These guys have eerily similar styles, so I look forward to seeing how they match up.
He's showing absolutely no pity now, guys.
From behind. Big time neck breaker.
Alright, let's see what happens when you beat Daniel Bryan.
What an arm drag.
He slams him down with authority. He's just so dominant. And he lands a powerful German suplex.
What a wrist clutch suplex. I'm a fan of this Bryan Danielson kid, but he's at a severe disadvantage tonight. Daniel Bryan's a 19-year veteran, while Bryan Danielson has only been at this for 4 years.
I agree, Corey, but Danielson is a fast learner and has already wrestled in Japan and has honored some of America's top independent promotions.
The two of you discussed Danielson's inexperience tonight. Have you seen his velocity in heat matches? His composition isn't exactly main event caliber.
I hate to agree with you, but Danielson's only faced a few WWE competitors. Guys like JP.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Oh, it's locked in, the armbar.
Nobody does it quite like him.
Looks like he has other plans here.
I think he was just looking to soften him up a little here.
He has him right where he wants him. Just looking at these two guys. Yes, and Bryan Danielson may have just closed the book on this one.
Here's his chance to win this. This is what everything...
Wow, he got out of it.
Yeah, I'm not so sure he had it fully locked in.
Going for an encore here. He may be a dweeb, but I'll say that this Bryan Danielson guy is at least respectful of authority. I saw him shaking a lot of hands backstage before the match.
Daniel Bryan has a good reason to defy authority. He spent years being held down by Triple H and the McMahons. Danielson is a young guy who hasn't learned some harsh truths yet.
Up and over with a suplex. We were discussing Danielson's potential relationship here in WWE. I think the higher-ups might like his clean-cut style, and I bet The Miz could give him some fashion tips.
Yeah, something tells me Miz and Danielson don't have much in common, Cole.
Ooh, what an upper. And now he goes for it a second time. And that one grounds him.
I didn't realize he had such a glass jaw. These two guys have some similar moves. They must have trained at the same school or something, but I digress. Danielson's faster hitting, but Daniel Bryan has a slightly bigger repertoire.
Hits him with the uppercut.
Corey, you mentioned the similarities of Danielson's repertoire to Daniel Bryan's. Danielson, oh boy, he is rolling.
Yes, and Bryan Danielson may have just closed the book on this one.
Here's his moment, Michael.
You don't get stretched like that and expect to walk the same way.
Look out.
But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him?
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
Just when you thought he had nothing left.
He releases it.
And you can debate whether or not that would have been the end. Interesting decision there.
When's the last time you think this Bryan Danielson kid had a date? Huh, Saxton? No, this isn't possible. These guys were awesome. Let's take another look.
I can watch highlights of that one all night long. One of the great WWE matches I've ever been able to watch.
Danielson.
Leave the time machine under the cave. Bryan Danielson has defeated one of the greatest of all time.
Someone save me. This is the trajectory WWE is going. If this is the future face of the company, I fear for...
Alright, enough for hearing them blasts.
Well, happy Earth Day, everybody. So if I weren't doing this, I would like to be a farmer. I love looking out here and seeing the beauty of it all. Yeah, I think it's a very rewarding experience to be out in the dirt with your hands and making food.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The showcase is beat. And this has been another presentation of Jesterhead Gaming 85. I am your host, Jesterhead Gaming. And I'll see y'all later. Peace.